All right, so we're going to be doing kind of like a different kind of video here today. We're going to be doing a tier list. We're going to be looking at Taylor Swift debut album, Taylor Swift, and just kind of sorting through the songs, seeing what's my favorite song, what's my least favorite song, and we can go ahead, let's jump into it. Our tiers here, they're all based off of lyrics from the song. So we got the song I Keep Singing, Don't Know Why I Do from Teardrops on My Guitar, For I Say Amen, Play Again. It's coming from Our Song, the one we danced to all night long, coming from Tim McGraw, and Just Another Picture to Burn, obviously, from Picture to Burn. So let's jump in. We're going to start with Tim McGraw. So I really like Tim McGraw. It's probably one of my, I don't want to say more favorite songs on the album. I guess it's just the nostalgia more than anything, I think, that makes me like this song. Unfortunately, I do think it's going to be going in that tier right there because I like listening to it. I'll sing along to it. But I think there's songs on this album that I like a lot more. And Picture to Burn is one of them. I do really, I wonder if it's just the kind of upbeat, that might be it, the upbeat, kind of rocky kind of feel to it, I think makes me enjoy listening to it a little bit more, kind of makes me want to dance to it. um, Teardrops on My Guitar, I don't think this is going to be popular. It's not my favorite song. Um, at least this version of it is not my favorite. There is another version of the song that I think is phenomenal. I love singing to it. I love it a lot more. It doesn't really do it for me anymore. I don't know what it is about the song. Like I like it, but unfortunately, it's probably on my list of some of is the least favorite on this album. Um, so let's jump into A Place in This World. So I love this song. It's probably one of my favorite songs. I mean, just the opening lyrics, I don't know what I want. So don't ask me because I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm like, oh, that's lyrics that really hit hard, when I was younger. Um, don't think it's not the song I keep singing, don't know why I do. I definitely think it's a play it again when I hear it. And I'm like, let's give this song another listen. It's kind of how I feel about it. Um, Cold as You. Not a huge fan of this song. I like it. I think it's in that kind of area is where I feel. I think at least like I like it. It's not my favorite, but I'll sing along to it. I guess kind of same as Tim McGraw. I'll sing along to it. I'm not gonna just skip it. Teardrops on My Guitar I might skip. Probably won't be skipping these. The Outside. So The Outside, it's a fun song to sing. Unfortunately, I think I'm gonna put it in the same tier as the one we danced to all night long. It's not that I don't like it. It's just not. I don't want to say it's not memorable, but it's kind of, you know, yeah. I think that's where it sits. I think it's a good spot for it. Now we get to. I see the next song on the list, Tied Together with a Smile. This is one of my favorite songs on the album. Definitely not, like a top tier song, but this is definitely a played again song. Like, oh my goodness, just the message in this song is. I guess I like the depressing songs maybe. Um, but I really, really, really enjoy this song, Tied Together with a Smile. One of my favorites on the album. Uh, Stay Beautiful, I think it's kind of the same boat, like I don't know, I just love the chorus, it's like you're beautiful, every little piece, love. Don't you know you're really gonna be someone, ask anyone, you know? Like I really, really, really like the lyrics there. Um, yeah, I'm pretty happy with where that's gonna be. Should Have Said No is not one of my favorite songs on this album. I enjoy it, but I think it's because the lyrical writing I don't think is my favorite in this song. Like, yeah, you should have said no, should have gone home, should have thought twice before you let it all go. It's a classic, but definitely not my favorite. But then, then we get to Mary Song. Oh my, and that is in contention for my favorite song on this album. Like, I don't know what it is about the song, just the fact that it like goes through life. Like, you know, I was 7, you were 9. I looked at you like the stars that shine in the night. You know, daddies used to joke about the two of us, and then our mamas smiled, rolled their eyes. I love that song. Probably my favorite song on this album. Now, Our Song, great song. I love singing it. Duh, it's not my favorite on the album. Unfortunately, I think it's gonna fall kind of closer towards the bottom. I mean, again, I love every song on this album. I don't think there's a song on this album that I don't like, but there's obviously some that I like more than others, and there are songs I like more than Our Song on this tier list. Um, I'm Only Me When I'm With You. That's 100% at the top. Like, no discussion, no question. Like, that song is so amazing. Probably my favorite song on this album, if I'm being honest. I mean, I'm only up when you're not down, don't want to fly. If you're still on the ground, it's like no matter what you do, you drive me crazy half the time. The other half, I'm only trying to figure out. I mean, love that song. Probably my favorite song on this album, just by far. Invisible is up there as well. I'm not gonna put it at the top, um, but I really like Invisible. That was one of my favorite songs on the album when I was younger. So obviously the album's like forever old. Came out in 2006, uh, but it used to be one of my favorite songs on the album. And I think maybe it's shifted down a little bit over the ages, but not much at all. A Perfectly Good Heart, I think, is in the same boat. You know, like I love A Perfectly Good Heart. It's one of my favorite songs on this album. You know what? I think this deserves to be up here. I'm gonna be honest. I think it deserves to be up here. Like I love that song. Like I really love that song. And it's so simple. It's just the one chorus, one little tiny verse part, mostly just the chorus, but it's like powerful message, I guess. You know, why would you want to break a perfectly good heart? Why would you want to take our love and tear it all apart? You know, why would you want to make the very first scar? Why would you want to break a perfectly good heart? You know, it just kind of hits hard, I guess. At least that's how I feel about it. Now we get to the teardrops on my guitar version that I do love, and this one I could bop to all night long. Like, yes, before I say amen, absolutely. I want to play that song again. I don't know if it's because it's the poppy version, because it's got like that, you know, like it goes, you know, Drew looks at me, I fake a smile so he won't see. Then it goes into, you know, it's not the best interpretation of it, but you know what I'm talking about. You know, it gets, you know, that beat kind of comes in, you know, and it kind of drives the song. And I wonder if maybe that's why I don't like the original version. You know, I think maybe I just wanted that, you know, forward momentum, I guess, that I needed. Um, so here's my tier list. Obviously, not a lot of songs. I think it's only 15 songs on this album. Uh, but looking over this, the song I keep singing, Don't Know Why I Do, we got Mary's Song, Oh My. I'm Only Me When I'm With You, and A Perfectly Good Heart. Great songs. Love those songs. We got Picture to Burn, Place in This World, Tied Together with a Smile, Stay Beautiful, Invisible, and Teardrops on my guitar pop version. I'm actually pretty happy with that as well. And then the one we danced to all night long, we got Tim McGraw, Cold as You, The Outside, Our Song. Yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with that there. And just another Picture to Burn. Yeah, we got Teardrops on my guitar and Should Have Said No. Yeah, you know, I think I'm pretty happy with kind of how this kind of balanced out. I didn't think this was going to be our biggest thing. I was kind of in the middle of like, it might be this might be my top tier or even this. I don't know, but yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. And well, that's my tier list there, I guess. I'm probably going to be going through and looking at what the other ones are, looking at our other albums, obviously. Uh, Obviously, the next one, Fearless, we're going to be doing Taylor's version, which has a ton more songs because it has the original, like, ton of songs, plus the 6 bonus tracks that were from the vault. So we'll be looking at that next. But uh, here's my tier list, and I guess this is me signing off.